Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is going to be on Rambo Last Blood. Boom, 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 boom. Man, this movie was not good at all, but I'm telling you, it was not good, but it was great at the same time. Yes, you can have that. The first two acts of this movie were kind of wonky. The acting, this is just my opinion, but the acting was terrible. I hated it to be because I wanted this movie to be so good. I watched all the Rambos to prepare for this. You know, that's what I do. You guys who know me know that anytime a movie's coming out that's a franchise, I will watch all material related to it leading up to watching the film. But that's what I did for this. Watched all the Rambos. They are awesome. Even the third one, that's not really that great, but still has some cool moments. Um, and the last Rambo was awesome. Just him just blowing people up into tiny little pieces. Loved it. And that's kind of how this movie is. Except for at least Rambo, the last one, the first two acts were great, and the third one was awesome. This movie, the first two acts are okay, and the third act is awesome. So it was worth the kind of getting through the bad stuff just to get to the good stuff. And for that, I just want to tell you that I enjoyed the movie for what it was. This movie's really quick. It's like an hour and a half long, and that's another thing I like about these kinds of movies. Just be short and quick. Don't give me a 2 hour and 45-minute movie of this. This movie needed to be exactly what it needed to be. Honestly, I wish they would have went a different direction with Last Blood. I wish they kind of would have put a little bit more meat into it, kind of how the first Blood was. It's one of my favorite action movies of all time, and because of the story of what John Rambo, who he really is and who you should not be messing with. And he tried to just be cool, and here comes this butthole cop who just wants to give him trouble. But anyway, I'm not going to review First Blood, which I can. I will. I love that movie. But this movie, I wish could have had some of that. It kind of it tried. It really tried to have a good story. It's about his niece goes to Mexico, gets captured by these, sex traffickers or human traffickers. He goes to get her, and they, chaos ensues, okay? And then he gets her, comes back home, and then they come to get him at his home, which you do not do. You do not go to John Rambo's home to kill him because he is waiting for you, and he kills people in brutal ways that I loved. So that's what I thought I was going to get, according to the trailers, and that's what I got in this movie. Do I think you need to go to the theater to see it? I really don't, and I want this movie to make money because it's Rambo. Give it some love. That's why I had to see it. Because I got to give Rambo love. Because he's been a part of my life all my life. So if you like Rambo and you just want some good popcorn fun, and this movie is plot A, B, C. There are no twists or anything like that. It's the end of the movie, and then you walk out of the theater satisfied. I walked out satisfied, I'll tell you that. Didn't like the first two acts, loved the third one. So that's my opinion on it. I think you can wait for it, but if you want to go give Rambo some blood, give Rambo some blood. If you want to go give Rambo some love, go to the theater to see it just to have a good time, because I believe you will have a good time, at least at the end of the movie. But anyway, that's what I think. Have you seen Rambo? Are you going to go see it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!